of like East Coast.
It's week 10 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Raiders on Sunday night primetime.
And that's the game that because they see these box scores. Like,
now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here.
Now he's on my team.
On EA Sports. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor, and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by Zach Wilson, former second overall pick, now in his third season at BYU.
And what was really attractive about Zach Wilson coming out of college, coming out of BYU, his ability to create and make plays when many people thought they didn't exist. But what's been even better is watch him improve in the pocket. Make the right read and the right throws.
Calling no gain on the game's first
These are
play.
the guys
Second down now.
that called me wanting to come play for me, and I just threw their
now it's
their
Wilson.
gameplay in the trash. So then they go to Charlotte.
And that is incomplete.
You actually probably see
Look at this Raiders defense. They sit at number 20
Charlotte
in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I.
Like
They got to be consistent.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because
right in front of
he
you,
lines
baby,
up
just
on
take
the
it
right
straight.
and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Play action. Now Wilson.
It's all
Blitz coming and down he goes. Byron Young brings him down.
Hey,
That's a
I
play
told you
he's
not to
going
put
to
us on
remember.
here.
The first
I
sack
don't
of his
get a vote.
NFL
I don't get a
career.
vote.
Now that was a bouncer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Devontae Billings, pick six.
So they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21.
Almost had it right there. Lynn Saunders,
Wilson
man,
to
it's
throw.
just like I don't know why he doesn't look downfield. Just
Throwing the out incomplete. That's
He ain't
Wilson.
got time.
A nice
Check
pickup
down.
there, 19 yards. And they're set
All right,
up.
three-man rush. There you go. That's the first catch for Julius Dickens.
Hey, came in the first quarter today.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
It counts as
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
He's been fast up that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Last time too.
On second down, Cook.
It's
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Failed to realize
A minimal gain there on the 8th
play
play of the drive. An 8-play drive to this point.
Right,
So
there
here's
you go,
play
son.
number 9 on
I think we
37.
have like 2.
Throwing is Wilson. That's
Alright,
Carl
dump it out.
Oh, there we go.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
is everywhere.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
The worst trade I've ever made. And I didn't even make it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. It's second back at the 36. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And we have to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Stop. With the leg in, Robert. Oh, there he goes! Touchdown, App State! More than one. There you go. Let
pressure down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got every
Pressure, they got him again. Max Crosby in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Thomas Morstead on that, punted away on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Raiders offense heading out with a new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G last year. When he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again.
In his current role,
they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
One play. Great. I didn't know we could do that.
Second quarter from Vegas. The home-standing Raiders with a football here. As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
He's lost. First quarter, 1 to... Got him.
Throwing now is
Garoppolo. Right now.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Oh, there Sims goes. He breaks one, and he gets about 20.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle, and you got caught in between and created a foul.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get out. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down.
It seems like normal football is impossible for us, too. So.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he goes down before getting his inside the 25.
Option out of here.
23 yards, the final tally.
Another field goal attempt coming up.
That play call there. After run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receiver a little extra edge. And he complete the pass there for another 1st down.
Up, and that is a hammer right down the middle.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's got Hooper on the short connection. The Raiders at 4-5, a game under 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders 1st down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
And Blaney's going to run himself up the gut.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front.
Yeah, he got right
with all
through
that
there,
size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. John Franklin Myers in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, there shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The kick by Carlson is good.
He didn't give his best effort.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
Oh, another big cut. There goes Robertson. There we go.
Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And you know what?
Here's Wilson.
Sometimes someone's got to hand off that ball.
He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Yo, let's go.
Maybe not a
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0.
Nothing.
Yeah, he didn't see anything.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I don't know. I expect more than a handoff from the guy making $1 million.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Going to look deep for Wilson.
Nice little handoff. Back with his first down.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On both sides, all on the
Here's
ground,
2nd and 10.
Love it.
Wilson.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
He is yamming it.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, and it's picked up.
They set him down, started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
There's a mere number.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook.
For a minute.
And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Now Wilson on 1st down. The out route finds Hardman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All right, Clint, he's going to try it himself, and he just runs.
All right, buddy. That wasn't
So
delayed.
roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner,
It's a
because
generational art.
that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Just dumps it off.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32.
Exactly 1 minute off.
Hey, that's all you need.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
Yeah,
that one
you're an air raid
for
team.
3.
All you need to do is
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And his current pace sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game season, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys that wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree.
They also used to walk uphill to school both ways. In the snow. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
I liked it. Mike also cursed you. All right, so that's a redshirt junior outside linebacker for us who will be replaced.
From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless. They play the second quarter.
Clutch here for App State. 69-69.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
3rd and 17 now over the middle to absolutely no one.
Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
Coach the doubter.
Didn't try and pin him deep, and shocker, they don't.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown. Let's take it in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3.
Mike Cody, God,
it's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I always
think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half. So we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
We're just waiting for the Billings moment, man.
2nd and 5.
In the corner blitz again, and he gets hit.
That one's going to get him.
Trying to escape it, but
they'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
And
they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
They're yamming this one. Finally, he's open, and he leads him out of bounds.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll launch that to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's a tough cookie because he couldn't read before the impact test, so.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 12 yards that time in a Las Vegas first. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Down inside the 40.
They're playing fast.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but a big, but still
back for fun.
A positive play for the offense.
So they're able
it's all
to
about
take
picking up
chances.
at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Charlotte, man, they're starting to tighten up.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Those cheeks.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Yeah, that's what I was
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
To score in the last 2 minutes.
We want the ball. We're going to score.
They run straight ahead here with White. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
Predicated on that.
It goes nowhere. Stephen Thomas in the backfield.
Trying to run
7
forward with
rushes.
Jacobs.
See this guy, man.
Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field.
Takes off, and he's
opening drive of the second
about to get hit
half.
by Okada. He's like,
Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
I mean, he ran the route to the sticks. It's just
Taylor now will return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Yep.
Except maybe not because, like, Charlotte's
it's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And it pushes right forward to about the 32. And a stoppage here, we're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Dumps that off to the running back.
He'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That was Shaw Moore, and he would have had a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. First and goal here, 5 for 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's the man who's going to be free.
The question is, do you go for
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Triple option, here it is,
Give him 5 on
and
the carry
easy
there. It'll be
touchdown,
2nd down.
Marco Sims. As Charlotte retakes the lead here.
Garoppolo now. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Shut your eyes!
To throw is Garoppolo.
Like imperative.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Michigan State
That certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Will McDonald, first-round selection back in April there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Where this game is going.
Once again, it's Jacobs fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. But the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive game, that's nice, but work some
What are we doing?
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Am I allowed to fire my coordinator?
Yeah.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Oh, we got a bubble, but he picks it up immediately. He did that on purpose.
There's no doubt about that. You know, they ran on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So here's Wilson and the Jets down by 10. A little under 1:50 remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out.
All right, so Charlotte, they can really take a stranglehold
Now
on
Wilson.
this game. Option and
Catch is made by Hardman.
and
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
5.
Wilson to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Here's 2nd down.
Here he comes, free rusher, floats that wide open man.
Throwing now is Wilson.
Tight end.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Now the Giants going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Defensive end and
Wilson.
to keeper for the
And
quarterback.
this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art. but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You
Oh, and a big hit by Lou, but they hang on.
I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think